In this video, I'm going to go over the features and settings on this M5 display and controller that's on my Ridstar electric bike. Now, a link to the full manual is in the description below. So let's get into some of the features here. If you do a long press of the up arrow, it will set the cruise control at 6 kilometers per hour. If you do a long press of the down arrow, it resets the odometer. The M button, that also will go through the display settings, but it also turns on and off the screen. Now remember, in order to start this Ridstar bike, I need to turn the battery key on, then I need to turn the throttle key on, then hit the M button here, and that'll turn on the display and activate the bike. Now, to go into the advanced settings, what you're going to do is a long press of the up and down arrow. And you'll see it drops me right in. This is the P01. This is the backlight display. You can set this for brightness 0 to 1. And in order to move on, see, it goes pretty quick. You need to go back into the settings. In order to move to the next setting, hit the M button, P02. This is an important setting because 0 is for kilometers, 1 is for miles per hour. This is probably one of the biggest settings. Moving on, going into this, P03, this is the voltage. I set it for 48, or this was the default because it's a 48 volt bike. P04 is the screen dormancy, when the display will be shutting off. P05, I'm not sure what this is. I left it as the default. P06 is the wheel diameter. Left this is the default, 23 inches. If your speed's off, you may want to change this. P07 is the number of magnets. I left that as the default. P08, this is the speed limit in kilometers per hour. I set it to the max, 100, so I'm not speed limited. P09 is 0 start. Not exactly sure what that is. P10 is the power mode. I left that as the default. P11 is sensitivity setting. I left that as the default. P12 is the startup for passenger assist. It's set to 3. P13 is the power magnet setting. Left that as the default. P14 is an important one. This is how many amps. I think out of the box it was set at 15 amps, which really choked the performance of this bike. I since then raised it to 22 amps, which is the max that this controller allows. With a 1,000-watt motor, I should be able to at least go to 25 amps, so that's a little disappointing in my opinion. P15 is where the voltage will cut out. It's set to 39 volts. Now, if you want to ride further, you could set that to 36, but I do warn you that it could be detrimental to the battery if you do that a lot, getting down to that. So let me go back into the settings. P15 we were at. P16 is the odometer 0 reset. You can also do that with the down arrow. P17 is the cruise control on and off. P18 is the speed ratio. It's set to 100%. I left that as the default. P19 is the power bit. I'm not sure what that is. And P20 is the protocol. Not sure what it is. Now, when I hit it again, it rotates back to the P01 setting. That's the backlight display. I'm going to change it down to 2. You can see it gets a little bit dimmer. If I want to, I can just let it hit its dormancy and then it will set those settings, or I can just press the M button to set those settings. A link to the full display manual is in the description below, so I hope you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.